Alright, what up everybody? So today I'm gonna do a little bit of a different YouTube video. Recently I hurt my back and just haven't been able to skate. So today I'm going to actually dive into one of my old video parts. Probably, yeah, my old video part that was the first video part that I actually worked on with one of my good friends, Matt Jenner. Shout out to Matt. We've been filming for like over the past like 10, 12 years now. And this video part definitely, I mean, they all mean a lot to me, but definitely this one, especially because at the time I was 16 and I was going through a lot of dumb shit, and definitely probably the darkest time of my life. But yeah, I'm gonna basically dive into this video and just kind of go over some of the clips and give you a little bit of backstory on some of the footage, because I feel like a lot of video parts, there's so much that goes into, getting that 3-4 second clip. There's, whether, how many times you had to go back, or just like about the spot, the culture of the spot, and just, I want to reflect on some of those things. So first, we're gonna just watch the video. I'm gonna let it play, and then we'll go back and assess and break down everything. So all right, so now I'm gonna start the video.
Real story. Like I was playing this record for a friend of mine, you know what I'm saying? We was just chilling. I was just playing the album, and like she was like, yo, I love the record. This record is incredible. But, something's different. You know what I'm saying? Something, it just ain't the same.
Forgot about the song.
I said, nigga, that's the point. My mama told me that this music was cool. My sister wanted for me was to graduate from school, but I had other plans, so I been school to do. I called food line, had to tell them I was through. No more stocking peas and corn. I was born for a much greater purpose. This service, March got nervous, but Thomas don't sweat. 8 years, I ain't been back yet. Like the time when your TV sets, no radio spins. Mama asked him the son, what he doing for ends?
Princeton.
Unheard to the creme de la creme. Keep bouncing, all beats pouncing. Cat reflexes. Had your attention when I pulled up in Lexus. Big like Texas. G's on the checklist. You ain't gotta ask, mom. Bring her home to breakfast.
Damn.
Gotta respect this.
Jackson part. Jersey City. Damn. Alright, so let me run it back. Up.
Real story. Like
Ooh, actually, let me run it back real quick. Yeah, this gap right here is actually a famous gap in my hometown. All the locals know, or back in the day. But it's called Stop and Shop Gap. It's it's like it was the most iconic spot. So it was like if you ollied it back in the day, like you were considered like the shit. You know what I mean? This one kid, when we were younger, he was a bit older than us. Actually, one of my good friends right now, Billy Pappas, he kickflipped it, and we just shit ourselves. We're like, no fucking way! Like this dude kickflipped it. To us, that was like big difference of comparison. But it was like Dave Baczynski kickflipping El Toro. It was like so fucking big to us because we were such like little kids. But yeah, super iconic spot. Here I tried kickflipping it, but didn't get anywhere close at all. And then eventually, as I got older, got a little bit more better, and I went back and I kickflipped it, front 180'd it, and I back 180'd it, which I was still hyped about. I would really love to get like a tray flip or some shit. I'd be sick to go back and tray flip it, but pretty sure that shit's even crustier than it was. But yeah, that's Stop and Shove Gap.
Like I was playing this record for a friend of mine, you know what I'm saying? We was just chilling. I was just playing her the album and like she was like, yo, I love the record. The record is incredible. But, you know, something's different. You know what I'm saying? Something it just ain't
Philly
the
3
same.
Block.
I said, nigga, that's the point. My mama told me that this
Back one. With the switch flip. Yeah, so this is also an a iconic spot, but for Philly. It's called 3 Block. Unfortunately, it got torn down, like every other fucking spot on the East Coast. But yeah, man, so much cool shit has gone down there. Especially, you know, all the Philly heads have gotten a piece of that. There's also there was a 6-7 rail, like a 7-stair rail in the back. Unfortunately, by the time I got to it, the rail was gone, so I ended up just skating the 7-stair, and I got this double kickflip on it that a trick that I'll never ever do till this day. But there was also that famous big hubba that Cole frontboarded for his ender, I think in New Blood, I believe. I think it was New Blood, but yeah, super iconic Philly spot. And switch front big spin, I gotta bring that shit back too, man. I haven't done that trick in years. This rail right here is in at Rutgers University in New Brunswick. It was just like I've seen like I forget how to say his name. I always botch this, but he was like a local legend, and a lot of Jersey skaters know who he is. But Nico Megales, I think that's how you say his name. But I always used to see him skating this, and I was stoked to get this back lip. Bethlehem Skate Park in PA. Fucking skate park clips, man. Shanti. Jackson Skate Park. Oh man, hold on. This right here, yeah. This is, you can kind of barely see it, but this is with our local park in Jackson Township, New Jersey. My hometown didn't have a skate park, but this is literally like every day after school I would come here and skate, like all of us. And this was like the little 4-stair rail. It was basically like an element rail, just down a 4-stair, but it was all we had, but it was the best. You know what I mean? Shanti Nollie Crook right here. Trey flip down Princeton 8. Hell yeah. I'll get to Princeton in a second. I can't remember, but I think this line was in maybe Freehold or East Windsor. I think it was East Windsor, actually. Maybe it was. I'm not sure, but those are some sick butter benches. Another park clip. I think East Windsor. Yep, and this is right here, this nollie backside flip that I did. This is, yeah, you can kind of see it a little bit better, but this is Jackson Skate Park again. Damn, man. Fucking park clips in a part. It's funny. I would never do that shit nowadays. Okay, yeah, so this switch flip that I did, this is actually Princeton, New Jersey. For those of you that don't know, this is such another iconic place in New Jersey. A lot of people have skated there. This 8-stair is just perfect, like all the tiles and everything. You know, we're used to a lot of crusty shit in New Jersey, so this place was like almost our little love park kind of place. If you can see where my cursor is in the background, that's the fountain, and so when they drain that out in the winter, and you can skate into it. Like it's like a stretched like 4 or 5-stair, but it's so sick because you can, if you see my cursor, you mob down this like 3 or 4-stair, and you push, and then you just gap into the fountain. It's so sick. And then these benches right here actually are pretty waxed up. You guys probably seen like Tom Asta. I don't know if you guys know who Shane Colville and, all those dudes be skating them. But yeah, and also in the back here, right where my cursor is again, those are all ledges down the whole thing. But it sucks because they ended up like taking out the tile and like cementing stone into the ground to where you can't like really get to the ledge. I think Tom Assa was like backtailed it or some shit with the stone, which is pretty sick. But yeah, they're always trying to stop skate stop shit. It's so fucking annoying, man. Especially on the East Coast. Yeah, this is a Jersey City gap that I tray flip. Yeah. It's crazy, man. Yeah, this day I remember, I think it was me, Chris Pavlik, and Ryan Lacido, and Matt, who was filming, of course, and I think I just wanted to kickflip it for my ender. Actually, I didn't even think we really knew it was like gonna be my ender, but I just kickflipped it fairly quickly, is what I recall. And then basically, I was just like, "Fuck it, let me try a tray flip," and I think I started sticking them, and just Matt whipped out the camera, and fortunately, I got it. Yeah, man, this part means so much to me. Like I said earlier, this during this time I was like 16 years old. I ended up getting like kicked out of high school on some dumb shit, and got arrested and went to court and almost went to, I guess, like the juvenile detention center for like a year, and but thankfully I got my charges deducted a bit, and I just had to do probation for like six months, I believe, like that, and ended up going to like this alternative school for like bad kids. And what was cool about it though was the work was super easy, and it was every day. It was from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. So it was just 4 hours. It was like just so straight. During that time, my cousin Tim Cottrell, shout out Tim, fucking love you, man. If it wasn't for him, I probably would have maybe not picked up a board. I mean, this dude got me on a board, and then during this time, he would always, when I was like, every Wednesday we would go out to Philadelphia and go skate Love. And I remember this one crazy night. It was me, Tim, and Tommy, and we're out there just skating around, I think I like skating over the trash can off like the ledges and just skating ledges. And then I was like talking to Tim, and I was like, dude, like I really want to ollie the Love Gap, and I think it'd be so sick, like like just to scratch that off the list of things I wanted to do. And it was so crazy because it was like perfect timing. So like I'm starting to set up, Tommy's getting ready to film, and then out of nowhere, I'm like lining up like all the way in the back by like this long out ledge to where you get all your speed to run to the gap. And like I know where I see all these lights like pop up, and they're all shining down the gap, and like I hear a generator, and at the time I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Like I barely skated at night before, so like I was kind of confused, and like all these people showed up. And like I look to my right, and I see this kid like lining up with the gap with me, and I'm like, oh, like who the hell is that? Like this dude looked so familiar. And as I got like I kind of kept looking, and I was like, oh shit, like that's Ryan Sheckler. And like I didn't like, and yeah, he was gonna skate it, and so I just said F it, and I just threw down. I tried to ollie it, and then this dude was trying fakie flip like off the get go, like no ollie warm up, nothing. And then like third try I ollied it, and then he ollied it, so we got it back to back, which was super sick. And then I started trying to kickflip, and it was just airmail. I didn't really get shit on that one. And then what's it called? And then after, like, within like 10, 15 minutes, cops come. Everybody's fucking scattering, like, just, the dudes on the, sorry, it was the Etnies team. I didn't mean to leave that out. He was there with the whole Etnies team. It was Devin Calloway, John Tuck, local Philly head. Shout out John Tuck as well. He was there, and I think he was trying back heel. I think this was before Trevor Colton did it. And, yeah, fucking cops came. Everybody scattered, and then, like, within, like, I don't know, like 20, 30 minutes, we all, like, kind of naturally came back to Love because the cops left. And I remember sitting there on the curb, and we're, like, watching the video of me, like, ollie it. And, like, I kind of saw somebody behind me. I thought it was, like, a local or just somebody, hyped up just to watch it. And I turn around, and sure as shit, it's fucking Sheckler. And he's just, like, dapped me up, and he's like, yo, man, like, what's your name? Like, that was so sick. Like, really stoked that we got that back-to-back. Like, dude, just nicest guy ever, man. And, like, during those times, like I said before, it's just I was in, like, the darkest times of my life, and that shit just sparked me up so much, man. Like, I literally was just, like, that shit confirmed to me that I was like, oh, you know what? Like there's no way. That's, like, the most randomest moment of my life. It was just a huge sign for me to, like, all right, like, you gotta stay out of trouble. You gotta keep skating. You gotta do your shit. And I kept grinding, Eventually I got myself back into high school. I graduated with my class and was able to walk at my high school graduation. That shit really, like I said, man, just sparked me up. And, it's crazy to look back, like, shit, like 10, 12 years later. And, I'm living in California with my girlfriend. I got 2 beautiful dogs. And Matt and Ryan, two of my best buds that I grew up filming with, literally live 10 minutes down the road from me here. And, just like we did back home in New Jersey. So it's like, it's such a incredible blessing, man. And I really do believe that, like, God gives you signs, and you just got to be prepared and know when those signs are being delivered to you. It's crazy. And but yeah, man, this part means a lot to me. And it's just crazy, man. Crazy to sit here and look back on it and reflect on everything, man. So grateful. But yeah, that was my first part with my homie Matt. And yeah, I'm so stoked to do this video and just kind of reflect, because now it's bringing memories back that I've kind of forgotten about a little bit. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be doing a lot more of these. I'm probably gonna try to do a little series on just my video parts, and then work on some other stuff as well. But I hope you guys enjoy. As cliche as it is, if you can subscribe and like and comment and do all that jazz, it would be much appreciated. Also, if you don't have me on Instagram, I'm at DEE_BO. You can find me on there as well. And yeah, hope you guys liked it. Peace.